And welcome to the new show called Always Late to Everything. Or the alternative name would be like L.A.T.E, which is like late always
Nice.
to everything. Originally this was called Better Late Than Never, but apparently we may not be able to use that name anymore. And that's fine because I was thinking of changing the name anyway, so it is what it is. I'm your host, DJ Megame. The situation over here. And today we have our guest, Kyle. How do you pronounce your last name?
Dowd.
Dowd. Former member of the Whiteboys with Swag. How are you doing today?
Pretty good, pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing good.
That's good. Glad to hear it.
First off, Happy New Year's.
Thank you. You too. You too. 2021 off to a good start.
I guess. I mean, it could be worse.
Could be better, could be worse, but I would say it's better than 2020 so far.
Hopefully it is.
Yeah, hopefully we can only hope.
So, what have you been up to?
Pretty much since I guess leaving Whiteboys with Swag, I at first took pretty much a break from making videos and stuff because obviously that was my thing in Whiteboys with Swag and whatnot. We made videos. Stepped away for that for a little bit. Just been hanging out with friends, my girlfriend. Started playing hockey again. Made my return to the old stick and puck. Been playing a roller hockey league, stuff like that. And yeah, no. Recently, for the past I made a video around Christmas with my friend. It was All I Want for Christmas Is You cover, and we made like a music video. That was my first video back. And since then, I've been coming up with ideas. I'm ready to film my first solo video back. That's going to come out probably next week. And then I'm going to start rolling, hopefully, solo videos out every week, once a week. I'm hoping to do.
That sounds like a lot.
Yeah, hopefully. My plan is to try and get like a full idea ready by Wednesday-ish. Probably film over the weekend and then post on Mondays or something. I think that'd be a good schedule. I'm hoping I'm trying to film right after we have a snowstorm tomorrow and tonight, unfortunately. So right when the snow clears and we can start driving again, I'm trying to film my first comeback video, I guess.
I know he's gonna have a snowstorm. How bad do you say it's gonna be?
I heard it's gonna be pretty bad. I mean, I don't know because it's gonna be 34 and that's not that cold for a snowstorm. So it might honestly end up turning into half rain and no snow at all. But it's supposed to be bad from what I've heard. It's supposed to start in an hour.
All right. Well, I'm definitely looking forward to your new content.
Thank you. I'm excited to put it out. My first comeback video out of Whiteboys with Swag was with because I started a new account with my friend called the Flow Bros, and we made a video for that, and that actually did pretty well because we I think it ended with it was a Christmas video, so it's not really going up anymore. No one's watching it too much right now, but when it was popping, we ended with 150 views, 30 something likes, I think, something like that. So that's pretty good for a first video.
Cool. Definitely check it out. You got a link?
Yeah, if the Flow Bros on Instagram and then the Flow Bros on YouTube, you find it.
Yeah, I think I did follow the Flow Bros.
Yeah, I think that's all you did. Yeah.
Yeah, because I was confused by that. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, it's a new little group thing I'm starting. It probably won't. I don't know. Right now, it's not as committed as Whiteboys with Swag was, I guess, because we were pushing out content almost every day when I was in Whiteboys with Swag. This is more relaxed. It's because he doesn't. It's with my friend Pat Salomon, and he's not a film major like we are. So he's not doing film and stuff every day. It's just if I come up with an idea, he comes up with an idea, we film it. We're gonna take pictures and stuff together, post on there, just funny stuff, just shit we like to do. And just post it on there, I guess.
All right, that's cool.
based on our flow. As you can see, the flow is going crazy right now. He's got some wild flow. So yeah,
So you guys gonna be putting out like you guys gonna be doing like any music stuff at all? Or
yeah. I mean, we came out with the one song. It's not going to be music centered. Like we're not gonna. It's not just gonna be like songs and stuff. But they'll probably. I'm sure there'll be more songs, maybe more covers, maybe an original. I don't know. Definitely covers. I'm sure there'll be probably more songs. I would think, and then like comedy skits. Um, a lot of what I was doing to White Boys Swag probably just better. To be honest.
or you just gotta take it, take it slow, one day at a time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll probably. I'm trying to focus a little more on the solo channel and then put some effort into the flow rows as well. Do a little bit of both, balance it.
All right.
Yeah, it's fun though. It's fun.
Yeah, you gotta enjoy what you're doing, or it's not gonna work in the long run.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You can't do anything centered around trying to make money. If you are in anything and your main focus is making money, or it's like, oh, I need to blow up, or this is all a waste. It's not. It's never gonna happen. You need to do what you want to do what you love, have fun doing it, and the views and stuff will come.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Like with this podcast, with this podcast, I started it for a few reasons. One was for the fun of it, and two was because of school stuff. So,
Yeah,
and I took a little hiatus, so we're back,
yeah,
newly improved.
yeah, for sure.
You know, you could also bring your your co-host or whatever on the show later on. Well, not maybe not in this episode, but in a later episode.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the what for the Flow Bros? Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
for sure. Oh yeah, hit me up. Well, we can arrange that for sure.
All right.
So
Cool.
interview.
Cool. Cool. So, why don't you discuss like what exactly happened with the White Boys with Swag, or like why you left the group?
So I think I might be posting a video explaining some of it. It's honestly a long story. Like the whole story is a long story, but I can definitely like too long to like explain everything. I can definitely explain some of it. I mean, the gist of it boils down to, I guess, it's been going on like this has been going on for even before like I don't even know how to explain it. So there was an official fallout. Like there is a situation that happened that led to the official ending. But things have been going on since way before that. I would say a year. I would say the fallout of White Boys of Swag has been going on for a year before the official event that ended it. Right? Well, it didn't end it because they're doing it, but ended in me leaving. Because remember we were saying just like 5 minutes ago how like you need to have fun with what you're doing. You need to love what you're doing. You can't do it for the money or trying to blow up, or else it's just like what's the point? You got to love what you're doing. You got to have fun what you're doing. Like we were just talking about that. Two of them, I'm not going to say who. Two of them were not in that mindset at all. They very much took what was a great idea in White Boys of Swag and turned it into like a business, but it wasn't really a business because we weren't making money. But they wanted to be businessmen so bad. I mean, the interns, right? You were pretty well on White Boys of Swag. You knew we had interns, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, our friends Jaboris and Alex Casey. Yeah, Jaboris. They never announced this. No one ever announced this. Jaboris, you saw less of. Jaboris, the kid with the long hair, Matt Verso.
Yeah. He was in my classes.
Yeah, he was a White Boy Swag intern.
Yeah.
The reason why you saw him less and less in White Boy Swag videos is he got fired. They kicked him out, and I was fully against it the whole time. That's what I would say was the beginning of the end for White Boys of Swag. We did eventually come back from that. We made videos because that happened like during the pandemic, and then we made videos. We came back like we were still a thing after that. So that's not the official ending, but that to me is where like things really started to go. I would say on a downhill, and then an event happened, and then like this one thing led to another, and then we were like, we were with each other every day, so fights happened all the time, but we always resolved them, right? Like we would always like, I mean, looking back, it was mainly like me and one other person apologizing for most things because the other two were too stubborn to. But I would say we all apologize at one point or another. I would say, but in this one particular situation, we all messed up a lot. Specifically, two people messed up probably, I would say, the most. And they just two of them just never wanted to resolve it. Me and one other member really we apologized for everything we needed to, and then there was one other member who was always actively trying to resolve it by like calling all the time. They were always calling, they were always texting and saying like, "Oh, I'm trying to resolve this," but they were never really looking for an apology. They were never looking to apologize for what they did. They were always looking for me to apologize for what I did, which I did happily. I apologized from the beginning for like because we all messed up. We all messed up at one point or another. That's usually what happens in arguments. But they like were too stubborn to admit they messed up at anything. They're like, "Oh yeah, well we're not going to apologize because we didn't do anything wrong. It's all on you." So they were all just like kept blaming me. And then eventually they apologized for little things, but still never apologized for other like big things, but expected me to come back into the group based off their like small apologies. So I was like, all right, I'm just going to leave. And then even after I left, I wanted to leave. My plan in leaving was I wanted to leave and like not be a part of the group anymore. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe even take a break, but mainly not be part of the group anymore for now. And, still be cool with them because those are my best friends for a while. And I thought that was going to happen because even after I left, we actually hung out. We went to the county fair in Coram. I don't know if you know where that is. We went to the county fair in Coram.
Yeah, I
And
think I know this. I think I've been there before.
yeah, by St. Chemise. That's where I went to high school, actually. We all hung out there and everything was fine. And then one day, like a week later, I got a bunch of angry text messages. I got kicked out of group chats, and then I look, and I'm actually blocked on the Whiteboys Swag Instagram.
Really?
Yeah, they blocked me on the account. Two of them, the two members that I think ruined Whiteboys Swag personally, they both have me blocked on Instagram. And then the other one, the last one, I was cool with. He's not really happy with me right now either, but he hasn't blocked me because he's not a pussy, and um, I would say, oh fuck, but yeah. So yeah, I'm blocked. I have one way or another looked on the account recently, and they are getting fake followers, or at least I guess they were getting fake followers. And then I asked somebody who I'm still friends with that's still a part of White Boys of Swag, and they are actually getting fake followers. They text in the group chat. They text in the group chat. Apparently, don't tell anybody. But yeah, they have fake followers. So yeah, they're on a downhill right now. They also don't post much anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, they're at like almost 1,100 followers, but they're fake. So because they went down, it was at 1,060 when I was there. After I left, they stopped. They don't get views anymore. They don't get likes. All their content does nothing. And then their followers are going down. They were down at like 900. Now they're back up to like I think like 1,080. But they're fake.
Fake how?
Like so they're not buying followers, which I thought was maybe what they were doing. That's not what they're doing. What they do is they follow a million people. Like they go and they just go follow like a bunch of fake accounts, so that fake Instagram accounts will follow them. So
Yeah.
so like they'll have like 1,070 followers, but they're not real followers that are going to go and like their content. That's why they still get like 20 likes on posts and whatnot. But they're not. I'll give them that. They're not buying followers, but it's still fake. They're not like it's not like real fans. Like what we had before were real. We had 1,000 real people following us who actually knew us. It's not what they have anymore because they go and follow people so that like fake accounts will start to follow them.
But why do you think that is, though?
Well, a big thing for us when we hit 1,000 followers, we were really excited. We lost 1,000 followers during the pandemic. We got it back again, and then I think we lost it one more time, and then got it back again. So then when they lost them again, I guess they just didn't. Well, they lost them with after I left. They lost a bunch of followers. It went to their followers. I think might have went below 900. Like it was the lowest it's been in like almost over a year. So they, I guess they just didn't. They were like, "Well, Kyle's gone. I don't really know how we're gonna get these followers back." So I guess they just went and did it. I don't know. They always think that they're like beating the system. That's always like Quinn's motive is just like find a way to beat the system. So I'm guessing Quinn probably came up with the idea, and he probably thinks he's a genius for it. But it's something people have been doing for years. You follow a bunch of people, fake accounts will follow you. I mean, my personal Instagram account has a bunch of fake followers because when I was younger, I used to follow like every celebrity, everybody. So like I would get a bunch of like fake fan accounts and whatnot. So like I have almost 1,000 followers, but a couple of them are fake. But it doesn't really matter because my Instagram's not a content Instagram. It's like for my personal. It's like for my friends and stuff. But theirs is the content. So obviously you want like real followers and stuff, which they don't. I mean, they have some, but not a lot, and they don't have any active followers anymore. Because White Boys, not a lot of people care that much about White Boys and Swag anymore.
When do you think the popularity of the White Boys of Swag started to dwindle?
During the pandemic, I would say it went back up a little bit, and then I would say it started to dwindle. It started to really take a hit. Not to like, I'm not trying to sound egotistical. When I left, it seemed like it started to really take a hit, and like I have facts to back this up. The last post before I left got 200 likes. Since then, they cracked 100 like once, I think. Other than that, they get like 50. Um, but I would say it dwindled a couple times when I was there too. So I'm not gonna just completely take credit for all popularity. White Boys aside, we all did our part, some more than other, but we all did our part, and we um, we definitely started to lose some gain. I'd say we were really popular during the summer and during when we came back from back to the fall semester, the most recent fall or like 2 fall semesters ago, something like that. Or
Like the 2019?
yeah, the fall semester before the pandemic, I would say we were peaking. Um, and then I would say we started to dwindle during the pandemic. We couldn't, which isn't our fault. We couldn't make content. We try to put out as much content as possible. Well, then, honestly, after the pandemic, we started to make some videos, and we were looking pretty good again. Like we started to do pretty decent, and then since then they haven't done much. I mean, I still get noticed for White Boys Swag. I got noticed the most when we were in the band because we, believe it or not, we do like get stopped in public. Like people come to us like, "Oh, you're in White Boys Swag," and I'll be like, "Yeah." Well, I used to be like, "Yeah." Um, that actually does happen a lot. It always happened to me the most. Probably, and this isn't me taking credit for anything. I think it's just because my height. I think
Yeah.
I'm noticeable because I have my height. Like the other three, I guess, like you couldn't pick them out of a lineup because we're not real celebrities, obviously. But me, it's like, oh, I'm like the only 6'6" kid that goes to Suffolk County Community College. So I used to get it all the time.
Yeah, so you'd be like the most recognizable member.
Yeah, I was definitely the most recognizable. And even today, like I went to Chick-fil-A like a week ago, and someone came up to me and said, "Oh, White Boys of Swag," and I was like, "Yeah, man, I wasn't White Boys of Swag." But yeah, it happens all the time. Still happens. So I mean, like the impact is there, I guess, but the I don't think anyone like talks about it anymore like they used to.
Like, how did people react when you left the group?
Not many people know because they didn't make an announcement. I mean, every time I tell people, they are like mind boggled for sure. They're like, "That's crazy! I can't believe you left." All that. Like people definitely are like people who like White Boys and Swag, and they find out about it. They're upset about it. Um, but it's not like there's not. I can't say there's an out. There's an outcry of like a how do I say this? I don't know what the general reaction is because it's not like there's not like an announcement on their page or like comments of people saying, "Oh no," and I haven't posted anything. I'm thinking about maybe posting a video about it, and then I can get back to you on that question if I do post a video about it. But for right now, there's not like anything saying like Kyle Dowd left White Boys' Swag. Some people can react to it, but when I tell people they get pretty upset. Or people close to me, they'll be like, "Oh, why?" And then they'll be like, "Oh, it's probably a good idea you left." But like people who are just fans of White Boys' Swag, when they find out, they seem upset.
Yeah, but that's a little weird though that nothing's been announced yet. I mean, how long have you been out of the group?
So I haven't been with them because the fight that led to the like me leaving happened during the summer. So I really haven't been with them since like September. I haven't been a part of the group since like September, to be honest. Like Spicy Boy, that trash song they put out, I'm not taking any credit for that because I was not a part of that. Like none of that I was a part of. I haven't been part of their content since like September. I haven't like we've hung out here and there kind of, but I haven't like been in the group since September, but I officially left like a couple months ago. I don't know exactly when it was. It was before the holidays, I think. It was Yeah, it was a little before the holidays, maybe right before like Thanksgiving or something was when I officially left. But yeah,
So
I
that,
don't think they're going to. They like to sweep things under the rug. They never put anything out about firing Jaboris either because they didn't want to like to expose themselves being fucking pussies. I don't know.
yeah, but that's like 2 to 4 months. That's still a long time. Like,
Yeah, it's been a while. It took a lot to adjust to. It's honestly, it was a big monkey off my back at first. Like it was like because all the stress of it was like weighing on my mind heavy the whole time it was going on. Plus, I had a decision make. It was like, am I going to continue in the group? Am I going to leave? What am I going to do if I leave? What am I going to do if I stay? So once I had the feeling that like this had to end in me leaving for a little bit, and then I was like, I just gotta tell him. So then I told him, and yeah, it was big. I would say it took a lot of weight off my shoulders for sure. But yeah, it's been a while. So I when I originally left, I had taken a break from any content at all, and then I did the Flow Bro video, and I had a lot of fun doing that. So I had my camera stuff ready. I'm ready to start filming again. I'm gonna start right after the snowstorm. I tried to make one video like while the fight was going on, but I was still kind of in White Boys swag. My friend filmed it terribly, and it's not his fault. He's not a film major, but he just didn't do a good job, so the footage wasn't usable. But yeah, we're starting back up soon.
all right, that's good to hear.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It'll be fun.
You gonna
Hopefully,
have any like merchandising like before, like
do I like merch for myself?
yeah, for the Flow Bros?
Oh, for the Flow Rose, no, but we should. I think I want to get the name out there a little bit more, because like to go back to White Boys of Swag, they started putting out merch recently, which was a bad idea. We should have put it out a long time ago, because like when we were at our peak, we actually probably could have got a decent amount to buy our merch. I would think.
I
Uh,
thought you guys had merch. What about those like shirts and sweaters you guys are wearing?
yeah, we had those shirts for ourselves. Sorry, I have to plug my computer in, so it doesn't turn off during the middle of this. We had shirts for ourselves that we would wear during videos and whatnot, but we didn't have like stuff to sell to like the general public, if that makes sense. We're gonna get rid of this. Arizona's not paying us.
You should have got Mr. Pepper to help you out.
Facts. Oh yeah, we were actually going to. We wanted to work with Mr. Pepper, but I don't know why we never did. They ended up just buying, I think. Well, actually, no, I know this because he bought it while I was still there. I've seen it. He They bought like a pressing machine and just did that, which is cool. Um, I still have my White Boys of Swag shirt somewhere. Maybe I'll give it away in a giveaway or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'll keep it for your sake. I still very much. I don't want to like have it get it twisted. I still very much appreciate my time at White Boys of Swag. It was some of the funnest 2 years of my life. Definitely always cherish it. I always love those guys,
yeah.
regardless. I've like made jokes here and there about them, and I'll continue to make jokes because that one situation I think they really fucked up, and I think they do things that are fucked up at times, and I think no one's perfect in this life. That includes them, and they make mistakes. I hope that they learn from them. Right now, they're not. I think two of them are very much acting like not great friends, but we make mistakes. I still love those guys. They're still I consider them family. They don't like me right now, but I consider them family. I would do if they needed me. I would do anything for them. But so yeah, I'll definitely keep all my White Boys of Swag stuff. I'll always remember White Boys of Swag. That's why I would never. That's why I had texted them and said like, hey, can you not block me on White Boys of Swag? And they're like, oh, so you can stalk us. That wasn't it at all. I don't know if they're watching or if they're not, but if they are, that wasn't it at all. Um, it was like White Boys Respect is a part of my history, whether I like it or not. I was in it for 2 years. A bunch of my content's on there. I'm in all their videos. Well, I like to reflect on it. It was a fun time in my life personally. I always enjoyed being White Boys Respect, and I still enjoy my time there.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of growth from you.
Huh?
I said I've seen a lot of growth from you.
Thank you, I guess. Yeah, I mean, we all we joked around a lot on White Boys of Sex. People thought we were very immature. It's not the case. I mean, you could be funny and still be immature. I'm still the white stuff I was doing in White Boys of Swag. Like I'm gonna keep doing it. Like I'm gonna keep making jokes, making fun of people, doing shit that pisses like annoys people in public. I'm still gonna do all that, and I'm going to film it, and like I'm putting bangers out soon. But like that White Boys of Swag persona I had going on for none of us was it ever 24/7. I had to turn it off every time like I got away from people and like went and hung out with my friends. Like I'm still like a jokester and I'm still joking around. I've cracked a few jokes here and there tonight too. Um, joking all the time, but I'm not just I don't act like a 14-year-old all day, Yeah. And none of that either. We all dialed it down once we were out of the spotlight, I guess.
Yeah, so you don't go around saying my best friend broke my heart anymore.
Yeah. No.
That was funny. Whatever happened with your manager that
Which
you had?
one? You had a bunch. Ryan Hayes or Michael Orr?
I guess both of them. I didn't know you had Ryan Hayes managing you too.
So Ryan Hayes was it? I don't know if we ever actually made him our manager, but yeah, I think we did. I'm pretty sure. Oh, we 100% did. So we had him as our manager in the start. They were never like. By the way, our positions in the band, they weren't like real per se. They were like for jokes,
Yeah.
especially the manager. The interns filmed for us, so I guess they had a real position, I guess. But most of the other ones, they didn't do anything. They were, it was a joke. We had a manager, so it was funny. Ryan Hayes, we fired. I forget what the reason was. That was like an innocent firing. That's not something I had a problem with. We fired. It was like a joke. It was a joke hiring him, and it was a joke firing him. Like it was just a little joke we had. And then Mike Galore was the one who was, I guess, a little more real. He he badmouthed White Boy Society a lot, so we just more. And then we rehired him, and then when I left, I guess he left. I don't know if he left per se. I don't really know. He was like our managers were never like our managers are one thing I would say were never really real at all. Like we called them our managers, but they didn't like. So I don't. I really don't. I don't remember if like they fired. I honestly don't remember because it was like never a big. That was never a big deal. The manager thing.
What about the interns? Like, what was the reason for firing them? Are you like still cool with them?
We fired one of them. We fired or they fired Ja, and I guess I could tell that story. So I don't think Ja would actually. Ja definitely wouldn't care. And if you don't know Ja, it's Matt. We called
Yeah.
him. I don't know if you called him Jaboris too, but we called him Jaboris. I still call him Jaboris. Yeah, I'm still friends with him. After the firing happened, I had reached out to him and I was like, hey, like I want you to know, like I voted no on it the whole time. I hope there's no hard feelings. I'd like to still like be cool, still be able to film. And he's like, yeah, for sure. To this day, he filmed my the Flower video, the All I Want for Christmas Is You. He filmed that and edited it. So we're still definitely cool. I'm also still really good friends with Alex Case, who's still a White Boys of Swag intern. Um, like I still hang out with I still talk to Alex Case every day. So yeah, we're good with that. So as far as the story of firing Jaboris, it was so Jaboris never loved the intern tag. He thought it was degrading, which in my opinion was always fine. I was like, I got it, and I genuinely thought they at times didn't treat Jaboris well, and I think there were even times when maybe I didn't treat Jaboris well, and I actually apologized to him for it. But so because you take jokes too far sometimes. You got to realize people are your friends. You go apologize to them for it, and it happened. And I think some other people apologized too, but then they kind of kept doing it. And then so basically the way it ended was during the pandemic. We were looking for some content to post, and mind you, Quinn already kind of this is I'll say names for this one because I don't think people care, and if they do, sue me. I don't fucking know. So Quinn already kind of wasn't in love with Jabor. I mean, they were, you know what I mean. Like he loved Jaboris as a friend. He thought Jaboris was cool, but he didn't love working with Jaboris at this time because Jaboris had already complained about him. So Quinn During the pandemic, we were looking for some content to post because obviously we couldn't like this was like well obviously we're still in the pandemic, but like during the pandemic, I mean like the 2 months where we were completely locked down and we were quarantining. Like we didn't see each other when we were still best friends. We didn't see each other for a solid like 2-3 months, and so during that time we needed some content to post, and the way we went about it was we went and asked Ja for this video he had filmed a while ago that we never posted because it wasn't the best video. But we were like, well, we need something to post, so let's get it from him. And Quinn asked Ja, and Ja just didn't have it. So Ja said, "Oh, yeah, I'll send it tomorrow." And then the next day, Quinn was like, "Can I get it?" But again, Ja didn't have it. So Ja said again, "Oh, yeah, I'll send it tomorrow." And then Quinn went and texted in our separate group chat saying like, if this motherfucker doesn't send it to me, I'm gonna fire him. And then we had this whole argument. I was like, fire him from what? He's not our employee. Like, stop treating him like our employee. But Quinn was like, they basically felt like our interns, and they still feel like this, were our employees because we're not paying him, but we were paying him in the opportunity that if White Boys of Swag blows up, we would make them famous too. And they thought because of that they owed us something, which I thought was ridiculous. Like they don't owe us anything, and like we can't fire them. They're our friends. We're a group of friends making videos, not a business. But Quinn went ahead and kept going on and on about it. Eventually, so the way we did it in White Boys of Swag was to make a major decision. You had to get a 3-1 vote because obviously there are four main members of the group. It was me, Quinn, Donovan, and Cameron. We so originally it was 2-2 because me and Donovan said no way. Then Quinn called again and said something about talking to his dad and that if Jaboris is in the group for too long and we make money, then he has a right to that money, but we weren't making money, so it didn't really matter. And I was like, Quinn, why are you firing your friend over money? That's fucked up. And he went ahead and kept complaining to the point where Donovan was like, you know what, if you're gonna keep complaining about this, then obviously we can't work with him. So go ahead and fire him. And that was the third vote. So it was 3-1. And they went ahead and fired him. I was the only one that stayed no the whole time. And that's not like a shot at Donovan either, because I know Donovan one time got offended I said that, but he did technically vote yes, although he didn't want Jaboris fired. Donovan just gave in. It was like, you know what, fine, go fire him. But like me and Donovan didn't want to be there for when they did it, and we weren't. They did it in separate calls, so I don't know how the call went. I know Jaboris. I heard Jaboris was sad because he was excited to start filming videos again. Um, but Jaboris is doing his own thing, and he's making really good videos. I think Jaboris is actually one of the more talented people from my time at Suffolk. I think Jaboris is super talented.
I
And
agree. I
he's
actually did a project with him in my digital film class, so
Yeah, he's super funny, super good on camera, really good editor. I mean, Alex Case gets a lot of credit, and he deserves it. Alex Case is great. But I think there are some things that Jaboris is actually even better than Alex Case at. And Alex Case is phenomenal. I love Alex Case, and Alex Case is one of my best friends. But Jaboris is super talented. And Jaboris is one of my best friends too. Jaboris, funny kid, honestly, one of the nicest kids you'll ever meet. I love Jaboris.
yeah, I would love to have both him and Alex on the show as well at some point.
Yeah, I mean, Alex is still working with White Boys of Swag, so I heard you're getting White Boys of Swag next week. So if you do that, maybe they'll bring Alex on, or maybe you can do them separately. Alex is phenomenal. I love Alex, and I love Jaboris too. It's both some of the nicest kids you'll meet.
Yeah.
For sure.
So you were saying you was before we got live, you were talking about hockey. So you playing hockey now?
Yeah, so I played hockey my whole life. I played like as far as actually playing, I played ice and stuff. But I would play roller with my friends, obviously outside, because you know can't play ice all the time by yourself. So like last year, towards the end of my time in White Boys of Swag, when leagues started to open up again after the quarantining, my friend was like, "Yo, do you want to play a roller hockey league?" And I was like, "Yeah, might as well. I haven't played hockey in like 5-6 years. I would love to play again." So since then, I've just been playing hockey. I'm in a hockey league now. It's been fun. I thought about making videos doing playing hockey, but like they don't let anyone in, so I can't get anyone to come film it.
Are you gonna do like an official team at all, or
Yeah, I'm on like a real team.
at your school?
No, it's not on a school team. It's on a I'm playing on a like an adult league with my friends. It's called the Anarchy. We play at Skate Safe in Nassau. It's fun.
Oh, that's even better. Like, congrats, dude.
Thanks. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. It's a great time.
Yeah, I would definitely love to see some hockey videos as well.
Oh, I would love to do it, but it's just like really. Maybe I'll put a GoPro on my helmet. I don't know. But also, like, I don't really post like not I post serious videos, but like I don't post, like I like to do comedy, obviously. So I would try to find like a comedic twist to it. Maybe mic myself up and like talk shit to people, stuff like that would be funny. But it's all been done before. But
Yeah, but that would be something great to post as well for your brand. So
yeah, so any content is good content in my opinion.
yes,
Uh,
I guess when everything is a little better to record stuff. So
yeah, it's definitely harder right now. Especially because like going from like the main reason for the break was one, I was still upset about the whole White Boys of Swag stuff, but going from like when I was in White Boys of Swag, I come up with an idea. I send one text. I have 5, 6 people like there in an hour, ready to film. Going from that to having to like pull teeth to get like 2 kids to come, and none of them are really into film. So like they're not like no shade to my friends, I love them, but like they're not really good at anything in film. It's like it's definitely demotivating. But I'm ready to get back. I'm very motivated now. So even if that means like teaching my friends a thing or two, uh, I'm there for it. Or if it means like doing all the work myself and just getting my friends to maybe act and just using a try. I don't know. I'll figure it out though. It'll be fun. And Jabor's actually staying home this semester, so I can get him to film some stuff because again, he's amazing with a camera.
yeah, I was gonna say you should definitely get him on board with your team. So
Yeah, I mean, he definitely is. I mean, I'm not gonna make him part of anything official anymore because I don't think he's gonna want to after the whole White Boys of Swag debacle, and I don't want to make him ever think that he works for me the way that they kind of or tried to make him feel. But
yeah,
whenever I have to film something, he's always like down. So I'll definitely get him like in some videos and filming some stuff for me for sure.
yeah, and like I said, like if you do decide to have like any like clothing merch, again, hit up Mr. Pepper. So
Oh, for sure. I love Mr. Pepper. I think he's like, so sick. It's amazing.
yeah, I'm gonna have him on the show as well at some point in
Oh,
time. Yeah,
good. Good. He's amazing. I love that kid.
yeah, I just finished my RTV classes with him. So
That's good. Yeah, he's super dope. He's a great dude. Cool clothes too.
yeah. As a matter of fact, I could bring the Flow Bros on. I guess when I bring him on, you guys can.
Yeah, for sure. Just hit me up. I'm down to come back. This is chill as hell. I'll come back
Yeah.
with Pat and do a little flow rose interview. That'd be sick.
Yeah.
For sure. I have to get that back active again. We haven't posted anything since our Christmas video, so I definitely just only a month. It's not that bad, but I definitely want. I want to post once a week on my solo, and I want to like maybe twice a month on that one.
I would also suggest doing like little live streams like on Instagram or something like
Oh,
that.
yeah, I definitely love doing live streams. Those are fun.
Yeah, because those are easy to do. That's content. That's content right there, and it's a way to engage with your audience. So
Stuff, yeah, for sure. I would definitely do that like once we started popping. We did that on White Boys of Swag, but we didn't start until like sorry, I have to like fix something quick. We didn't start doing that until like we had 100 or so followers. We would get some people in there to talk to them, all that good stuff. It was always fun.
yeah, that's great.
Yeah, it's fun.
Let's see this. What's up? Random, hard structured. Meant to get to this earlier.
That's a cool picture.
Yeah.
Sick.
You got Tom Radigan, if you remember him.
Oh, Tommy, what's up, bro? Damn, there's people in here. What's good, people?
So it's my sister.
Oh, really? What's up? What's up?
She does graphic design now. So if you need any help with that,
Oh, for sure, for sure. I'll hit you up. That's
yeah,
great. It's really cool. Graphic design's a cool little category thing.
yeah. I was telling her because she's an artist, so she draws, she paints, she even does music. So I was
Yeah,
telling her to get involved with that stuff digitally because that's where the money's at. So
yeah, for sure. Freelance, you can make some money in freelance. Get yourself out there.
yeah, I could definitely hit her up to
Yeah, for
help
sure.
you guys out with that.
Yeah, cool. Thank you.
Yeah. Like how cold is it where you're at? Like, well, I know you're like in Suffolk too, so.
Oh, it's freezing. Like I played on literally I got to play ice hockey on a pond today because I had a fun time.
This would be great. The best time to have like a hockey video game.
Oh yeah. Actually, I play some hockey video games here and there. I suck at video games, but I like to play them. They're fun. But yeah, I got to play some pond hockey today. It was great. I love playing pond hockey, but yeah, it's freezing. It's the one good thing during cold weather though is you get to hop on a pond, play some hockey.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I don't know if you remember this. Like earlier, like last semester, I actually hit up all of you guys to asking about the esports.
Oh, I mean, trying to think. We used to get a lot of DMs at White Boys of Swag. Probably. Would you hit? What about esports? Would you hit something about?
Well, one, just what it is, and two, of like what involvement the school had with it.
Oh, okay. So you asked us what it is. So you know what it is now, or you still decent an explanation?
I don't need it now. It was just something for like the TV2 class, like writing stories.
Oh, yeah. Oh
I
yeah,
might have,
it's cool.
yeah, I might have forgot to write that detail.
Yeah. Um, yeah, I'm not involved in esports in any way, but they're cool.
Yeah, because Mr. Pepper and I, we were doing like we pretty much the director producer team.
Oh,
Well, we was doing it team together, so throughout that class.
yeah, that's cool.
So so that's what I was asking about. Yeah, esports sounds like a cool idea. Let's see what that's about.
Yeah, I mean, esports is cool. I'm definitely not good enough to be in it, but I'm decent at some video games, I guess. I shred on Tony Hawk Pro Skater. I'm filthy. I'm like Rob Deerdeck on it. Come on.
I think that's funny though, because didn't you guys make the newspaper for like video game stuff at the school though?
It wasn't for video games. Actually, I have the newspaper right here. It's framed. I don't feel like picking it up, but I do have. I can go pick it up if you want. It's right in the
Oh, you
corner.
can just show it.
I'll go grab it. Let me check. It wasn't for video games though. It was for like being in White Boys of Swag, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Find this puppy. Here it is.
I feel like you had like a lot of news stories with that group though. I do remember I getting the newspaper from you guys and you guys signing it. Yeah,
Yeah, there it is.
yeah, I remember.
These were good times. This was during a good time in White Boys. When I say before I enjoyed my time in White Boys, it's like these were the times I definitely miss. I'd be lying if I said I don't think about it almost every day. I definitely miss my time in White Boys. It's like it was a fun time. This was a good interview. The people, the girls here on the side, they did a good job. It was a fun interview.
Yeah,
Give me a
yeah. I
link.
don't know if you remember, but you guys actually signed my newspaper I got.
Yeah, we sent a few people. It was fun. It was
Yeah.
cool. It was a cool little thing.
Speaking of girls, whatever happened to that? I don't remember what her name was, but that girl used to kind of follow the group around.
Bella?
Yeah.
She's cool. She's still friends with them. I guess I'm still friends with her too. I don't talk to her much, but she's actually going to the same school I'm at. She's at Hunter.
And where is that?
It's in the city, so right now we're online, so I'm still at home. But in the fall, I'm gonna be dorming there, so I'll be living in the city.
Are you looking forward to that?
Yeah, for sure. It'll be fun. It'll be a really good time.
Yeah, it's a lot to do in the city.
Definitely. Hopefully it's like opened up and hopefully I can actually go and all that. But it'll be fun,
Yeah, especially during the holidays.
Oh yeah, for sure. It'll be a great time. Yeah, I mean, I'm excited. I'm trying to drag one of my friends to Hunter so I can dorm with him. But yeah, I'm definitely excited. It'll be a good time. That's one of the things I definitely am upset about the whole White Boys of Swag thing. They're going to Hunter too. And like if White Boys of Swag is a thing, well, we got to like go away and live together, that would have for sure been fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been a great time.
Dude, that's the dream. Like,
Yeah, living with your boys, making videos, be sick. That's why I'm trying to get one of my high school friends to come up because he's a creative kid too. He's not really into videos, but he likes writing, and he is very funny, so he can definitely be in videos. Um, yeah, it'd be fun.
you always need good writers.
Yeah, I would consider myself a good writer too, but he's a creative kid.
Speaking of which, I was rewatching that PSA you guys did about condoms. Funniest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, that going back to Jabor, that was Jaboris. That was his video.
Yeah.
That was hysterical, man. That he wrote that complete thing. I think Quinn's in it. He wrote that, filmed it, edited it. That was amazing. So funny.
Yo, I was rolling. I was like, oh, I forgot about this.
That was
That
that was hysterical, man. Jaboris is amazing.
was
He's
a masterpiece.
for sure it was. That was so funny.
That is one of the greatest PSAs I've ever seen.
Oh, absolutely. That was. I remember when I watched that, I died laughing. He is Jaboris is hysterical. I wasn't a part. I wish I was in that video. That was so funny.
Yeah, he would be a great comedy writer.
Jaboris, oh yeah, for sure. That's what he wants to do. He wants to be like, I don't know if you know who BJ. Same with me, but I don't know if you know who BJ Novak is from The Office. He always says he wants to be like that. He wants to write and act. Same thing as me. I would really love to do that.
Yeah, and he would do great at that
Yeah, for sure.
because because when we was doing our project for the digital film class, like I think it was the second project we had to do. That yeah, so he actually had to reshoot that one because I was originally going to be talent, but I wound up getting sick, so I had to go in the hospital.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, so he reshot the thing with him in it, and I'm trying to explain this best. Like, he dropped a piece of tissue and he just falls to the ground. I was like, yo,
Yeah, he is. That kid is so funny. I was like, still to. I'm so glad I got to continue to be friends with him. 'Cause he's
yeah.
great to be around. He's so funny. He's always a kid's a character. He's super funny. Love that kid. He's
Yeah, and
amazing.
he puts in work too, because I remember like during that particular semester, he was also I think doing both introduction and issues at the same time.
Yeah, he makes his videos. He used to back in the day. He had two jobs. And he was still making videos for us. He's making solo videos. He's out there. He's out here. He's out here grinding for sure.
Yeah, he got that Mr. Pepper work.
Yeah, I don't think anyone has the same hustle as Mr. Pepper. Mr. Pepper's hustle is crazy for sure.
Yeah,
That kid is Mr. Pepper's dedicated. Positive. What is it? Positive energy, positive results, baby.
yeah. And his clothesline is worldwide now, so
Yeah, I haven't talked to Mr. Pepper in a minute. I would love to talk to him again. He's a great kid. Great guy. He's not really a kid. Great guy. Love that dude.
like I said, when I'll try to get you guys on together in the show because
Yeah,
that'll be fun.
that'd be cool because I would love to talk to him again. I miss Mr. Pepper. He was great.
Yeah, man.
Really dope. I love that kid. I love that guy. He's so much
Yeah.
better, dude.
So, like for my show, usually I would have some co-hosts. One of them is his name is Brady Douglas. He goes by the Social Stud.
Really,
Yeah,
that's cool.
he does historian YouTube videos, like stuff on like history.
That's cool. I like history. History's dope. I'm generally pretty good at history stuff.
Yeah, I'm taking a history class right now.
Me too. Me too.
So he does that content. Originally, he was doing like anime content.
Nice. I don't watch much anime. My sister does though.
Yeah, and that's actually what this podcast was originally going to be about, like anime and video games. But I decided to kind of just broaden the horizons to be more like a just the general entertainment show.
Yeah, it's like a variety type thing.
Yeah,
That's cool.
like centered it around like the guests we have. So like if there is like a guest that's in the anime, we'll talk about that, like whatever specific series they want to talk about.
And if you can have like Pepper on, you'll talk about clothing.
Yep.
Yeah, that's always a good idea. You can just interview whoever you want, get some cool people on here.
Yeah, I already have some people lined up. A lot of them from like the RTV program.
It's good. It's good. I'll definitely watch. I love keeping up with everyone in RTV.
Yeah,
Yeah,
gonna bring gonna bring in some other people as well. Some other people from around the way.
nice, nice.
And also to all the viewers out there, I'm also working on 2 other podcasts. The whole thing is going to be known as Mega Aim Productions, or
Nice,
MAP for short.
nice.
Doing that whole like acronym thing.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
Like how Pepper has his. So the other two is going to be like disability related. So one's going to be called 65 Rose Petals, about cystic fibrosis, and the other one will be Chronically Chill, which is about other disabilities.
That's good. It's good to inform people about stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, it's always honestly, that's honestly sick. It's a good idea.
Yeah. I was going to start all that stuff, like during last semester, but that didn't work out too well because I had to refigure everything out.
Yeah, with the pandemic.
Yeah, not only that, but just with YouTube in general, because I used to do live streams on YouTube like daily back in the day with Brady and a few other people. Another guy who I also have a co-host who hasn't been available since like the first episode. He goes by Mewgatsu 420K. It's a reference to this anime series called Bleach.
Nice, nice.
So what happened with that? We was using Google Hangouts, so it was called Mega Game Hangouts, and then it just kind of fizzled out. We all just kind of fizzled out of the YouTube like simultaneously.
Yeah.
And interesting enough, when the pandemic happened, it's actually when we decided we was going to start, reviving our YouTube channels.
Hmm.
It wasn't like a thing where we decided like we was going to a natural like agreement. It just kind of happened that way. So it was like, all right.
Yeah.
So when I did the media management class, I was like, oh, okay. So I gotta, or I'll just relaunch my stuff and relaunch my live stream show as a podcast.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I had a few setbacks by doing that because first I had to refigure out how YouTube works because they changed a lot since like last time I did live streams was back in like I think like 2016.
Really?
Yeah, it was like 2016, 2017, like around the time I started going to stuff. I'd stopped doing that stuff.
Yeah, other than like Instagram live streams, I never did like a real live stream really, personally. Like I've been on other people's, I guess, but I've never I don't know how to, like I never like done my own like full like something like this, you know? I did like Instagram ones, but that's like nothing.
Yeah, yeah. So I was actually Mikasu also did his own live streams called like the 420K room, and that was something that was kind of like a reference to like stuff that was happening in the YouTube anime community, so
Yeah.
to speak. And Mikasu had some like YouTube friends, so they were going live. So they were live streaming as well. So we just had this big live stream conglomerate
Yeah.
over the weekend. So we would just be jumping on each other's live streams. So like for example, if I wasn't doing one that week, Mikasu was, or someone else he was associated with. So
Yeah, you can all just like be on each other's.
yeah, I think we had like 5 or 6 different live stream shows we was doing at one point.
It's a lot.
Yeah, but because other people were doing it, we could just jump on. So that was always fun. But like I said, like we all just kind of fizzled out of the YouTube for various reasons.
Yeah, I mean, it happens. Honestly, like motivation really comes and goes, and it's really hard to do anything if you're not motivated.
Yeah,
So like you'll be really productive for like a month or two, and then you will be really unproductive for like a month or two. It honestly just happens. Some people are able to go 24/7. Most people aren't. And most people, even that do, they'll force their motivation. That's why you'll see like their content take a dip in like quality. Not throwing shade at anyone, obviously, but like it happens. It's happened to me before. It's happened to other people. It happens to everybody. Motivation, it comes and goes. It's a weird thing.
yeah. For me personally, what had happened was there's a few things. So the first thing was school, so that was coming around. Second issue was computer issues because at one point I was just kind of running through computers like they were candy.
Really?
Okay, not that bad, but
Yeah, this is only like the computer I'm on. I have a Mac. I got it with a pandemic with some pandemic money, unemployment. But other than this, I think I've had like one other laptop. I've never had my own personal like PC or anything. I use this for editing. That's about it. I use this for like editing and schoolwork, which is it's a good computer for that. So,
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I had to unplug that for a second. So,
yeah,
what? Uh, sound
yeah,
quite dropped out.
yeah.
So, yeah, basically the other thing too was like health issues. So that was something that was coming up. So
Oh yeah,
yeah,
that's
so, yeah. So all that stuff was kind of like accumulated to me just not making videos and stuff anymore.
yeah. I mean, stuff like stuff like happens unfortunately, and like things will unmotivate you or even like stop you from doing stuff. It's always good to pick stuff back up. It's why it's very good that you're doing this again. So props to you, because honestly, a lot of people like something like that will happen. I don't know exactly what happened with you, but like something like that will happen. That's just like out of their control, obviously, and a lot of them will never pick it back up. So honestly, props to you for being able to get through that and like whatever you lost your motivation or you just couldn't do it anymore, but you picked it back up. So that's always good. Like even like whether it's health or it's like a situation that happened, like leaving Whiteboys. It's like it's always just stuff happens. You have to push through it, and it's great that you're doing this again. So good for you,
Thanks, Harry.
for sure.
Yeah, yeah. Honestly, like when you're coming back from it, this is a message to everyone. Restarting like that first video or like song or whatever it is you're trying to do. That first one's going to be the hardest one, especially when you haven't done it in a long time.
100%, 100%. It's like an athlete coming back from like a torn ACL or something. You got to get back into it.
Yeah, you got to get back on that saddle.
Yeah, you have to. At some point, you got to do it because at the end of the day, it sounds like obvious, but if you never do it, you're never gonna do it. So if you keep pushing it off, you keep saying, "Oh, I'll do it next week. Oh, I'll do it next week," then you're just never gonna do it. You just got to do it. And that first one's gonna be hard to motivate yourself. But once you get that and you see the final product, you're gonna really and you see like the results and everything, and it's gonna motivate you to keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's usually how it goes.
Yeah, you just got to keep pushing yourself.
For sure, for sure. Motivation is a tough thing to come by.
Yeah, I was actually watching like a YouTube video earlier this week, like how to like grow your channel, even how like started, and one of the things the person has said was just start making content.
Literally, it's literally all. I genuinely like I see people all the time asking their favorite YouTubers like, oh, how do you blow? How do you do this? Like, yes, there are ways to like go about an algorithm and all that. There are genuinely ways. Like, there's a way to be smart about social media. There genuinely is, and I'm not saying that there isn't. There's a way to like know when to post, know how to post, know like what to title your stuff, all that, like clickbait. It's all something you can learn, but like the advice isn't really anything you need to start a channel, to grow a channel. If your content's good, people will watch you. If you're entertaining, people will watch you. And you're not going to be entertaining. Your content's not going to be good if you don't like what you're doing. And if you don't do it, then obviously no one's going to watch you because your content's not out there. So you just have to pick up a camera or a computer or whatever you're doing. If you're like a gamer, pick up a computer. If you want to make skits, write something and pick up your camera and edit. You just got to do it and get the content out there, or else something's gonna happen. You can't say you want to be a YouTuber and not post videos. You can't say you want to be a musician and not post and not make music. You can't say you want to be an athlete and not play a sport. You gotta go do it. It's literally all you can't ask for it. Like there's ways to be better, I guess. There's ways to be better at making videos, I guess you can say. But other than that, like the only advice you can be given is go do it and go make what you want to make. Like make what you would watch, what you want to watch, and what you want to make.
Yeah, and I've seen people like lower like production wise like quality, and they're still doing very well.
Yeah, for sure, all the time. You, I mean, quality matters. It matters more on YouTube today than it ever has. Because if you look back in the day, like Ryan Higa was the biggest YouTuber in the world, and his quality was terrible. But that was in like 2007. Now today, I would say most of the bigger ones have pretty good quality. So quality matters a little more today. But still, I think the main thing is still content and personality. You just need people to be entertained by you. That's
Yeah.
really
Yeah, for example, like let's say you making like a review about something. I would say the most important thing would be what you're actually saying.
one. Yeah, for sure. And you're always one video away, you know? Like yeah, you can grow like continuously, but you can also overnight successes happen. You can post a video, take a nap, wake up and have it be viral. Like it can happen and it has happened to people. I would say the better way and the more possible way is just keep working and like, get two viewers and then like entertain those two viewers and turn them into four viewers and then entertain those four, turn them into eight, entertain those eight, turn them into 16. Before you know it, you'll have 100. Like before you know, you'll have 1,000 before you, and then turn those 1,000 into 2,000. Like just keep growing. Or you never know, you post a video, you could wake up viral. It's happened to many, especially on YouTube. There's no excuses anymore for not doing what you want to do if what you want to do is entertainment, because you don't need a network anymore. You don't need to be found by anyone anymore. Like you can post things and people can find you. Like if you want to be a musician, it doesn't take being found by Usher anymore. It's like what Justin Bieber went through. It doesn't take that anymore. It just takes posting your own stuff and people finding it and liking it. There's no excuses as to why you can't do anything anymore. I mean, yeah, it still takes luck. Like you still have to be lucky and hope enough people find you and watch you, because like you can make good content and have no one find it or watch it. That's very possible. Don't get me wrong, but at the same time, like if you, it's, content is more, you're more able to put content out by yourself now more than ever.
Yeah, but you're also able to promote yourself as more than ever as well. So,
Yeah, social media is a beautiful thing. It's a great
so like
thing.
you're saying, there is literally no excuse at all.
No excuse at all. If you want to be a musician and you're not, I don't like, I see people all the time who say they want to be a singer, they say they want to be a musician, say they want to be a YouTuber, and they don't make anything, and they're like, oh well, I have to be found by someone, or I have the talent. I'm like, and I'm just looking for the opportunity. The opportunity is always there. It's always there because like you don't need, if you want to be a musician, you don't need a label to put out your music. If you want to be a YouTuber or an entertainer of any kind, you don't need a network to come. Obviously, a YouTuber, you never need it. But if you want to be an entertainer, let's say, you don't need a network to come and put your stuff on. You can make a movie and put it on YouTube. Like you don't need someone to come pick up your stuff. You don't need MTV to come and pick up your show or something or give you a show. You don't need, like, you don't need anything like that. Like those days are dead. Like yeah, like that'd be great if you made like a movie or something, you pitched it to someone and the network picked it up and put it in theaters. That'd be great. But you can also put it on YouTube. You can take your talents of whatever you're good at and just put it on YouTube or Instagram, or and you could, or put it on every social media and just promote yourself.
Yeah, that's like what I'm trying to do right now because I'm streaming this on Instagram and YouTube, and later on I'm gonna stream it up everywhere: Facebook,
Yeah,
Twitch, LinkedIn.
exactly. Get your stuff out there everywhere. It's the best way to go about it. The biggest thing right now in the world is TikTok. TikTok is so easy to blow up on. Well, not easy. Nothing's easy, but you know, TikTok is the easiest thing to blow up on it of any social media ever. People are blowing up every day. Some girl woke up with like 14 million followers. Like it happens. Like on TikTok now, like more than any social media ever. So you know,
Really?
yeah, TikTok is crazy. If you're a content creator, get on TikTok. Even if you don't post like your stuff, even if TikTok's not your main way of making content, put content on there to promote yourself. Because if you get famous on TikTok, you can bring that audience to YouTube or whatever you want to do.
That's sick, dude.
Yeah, you just gotta know what's popping, or you should honestly don't even know what's popping. Put your stuff on everything. Make content on everything.
Do you and the Flow Bros have a TikTok?
I have a TikTok. There's no Flow Bro TikTok. I have a TikTok. I haven't posted on it. I probably will. I should take my own advice, I guess, but I haven't like posted any content at all like since TikTok's been huge, I guess. So I haven't posted anything on my personal TikTok. I actually made a video on my Instagram that would be pretty good, cool on TikTok, but I didn't put it on there. Maybe I will. Um, but yeah, I'll for sure. I wanna when I start making content again. I think I'll start getting on the TikTok trend.
Do you know if TikTok allows you to like live stream on there?
Yeah, you can live stream on TikTok.
All right then.
I don't know how it works, but I know that I've seen people live stream on TikTok.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's cool. TikTok's a good app. I didn't like it at first, but I still am not in love with TikTok. My favorite creators, none of them are on, like, well, everyone's on TikTok, but like I've never found anyone on TikTok is my favorite creator. I found some funny people. I think TikTokers get too much hate. I think a lot of them are actually pretty talented. Even the dancers, they're all talented kids. Like I think they don't need the hate that they get. But you know, TikTok's a cool app. You can blow up on it for sure. It's possible.
Yeah. I mean, I just got a TikTok account, but I had to delete the app because I need to make some room on my phone. I'm gonna get it back later, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm definitely gonna try to post some stuff on there as well. And I would obviously suggest you and the Flow Bros do the same.
Yeah, I definitely will. Maybe I should make a Flow Bros. I want to make more Flow Bro content coming up. So when I do that, I'll put some I'll put some of it on TikTok
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, your room looks almost kind of looks like a hockey ring, a hockey room.
Does it? I actually just like redid my. It's really messy right now, so I probably won't show the whole thing. But I just like got it basically a new room because my family's moving, so we like redid it for the open house to make it look cool. But yeah, I have a futon and shit, so my bed is folded up into a couch currently, so that's cool.
Yeah, like the windows behind you kind of looks like that booth.
Oh, like the booth where the commentators will be in.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I guess so. I never thought about it like that. Yeah, I guess so. We used to play right in the road outside my window. There's obviously street like in front of everyone's house. We used to play street hockey out there all the time. So I guess if someone wanted to, they could have sat out here and commentated our games growing up.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's funny.
Yeah, you got the whole hockey thing going on. You even realize it.
Yeah, I even got the Ranger hat here. I have jerseys everywhere. Yeah, I guess so. A lot of hockey and basketball in my life for sure. Some football.
So, like, when was the last time you've been to like a live game?
Oh my god, so long. It was my last game. I like professional game I've been to was I went to a Rangers Sharks game a while ago. I haven't been to an Eagle game in like 2 years now because my family goes once a year, but I had to miss it last year for some other thing, unfortunately. But this I went to two Ranger games this year, and the last one was a while ago, unfortunately. I had tickets to a Harry Styles concert in October, and that got pushed until next October. So hopefully, I'll be able to go in October to a Harry Styles concert.
Ooh.
Yeah, definitely. I messed with some Harry Styles. He's fire.
Like, who's your favorite musicians out right now?
So I like all music. I used to be a big rap guy. Like I used to like pretty much only listen to rap. My favorite rappers of all time, my favorite rappers are like Jay Z, Eminem, Kendrick Lamar, Big Pun. I love Tupac. I love Kanye, and then like other musicians other than rap because I've like in the past 2 3 years I've really gotten into like listening to like everything. Honestly, no, I would say like last like 5 years I've really started getting to listen to like everything. And I would say my favorite musicians right now, the guys I'm listening to the most right now, are Harry Styles. I actually really like One Direction, the old boy band. They're fire. Um, I really like Louis Capaldi. He's good. Billie Eilish is dope. I would say Harry Styles is probably one of my favorites right now, though. I like some songs from Machine Gun Kelly's new album too. He's pretty cool.
Yeah, there's a lot of good choices. You
Yeah,
got
I listen to a lot of music, so it's so hard for me to name my favorites. Earl Sweatshirt. I love Earl Sweatshirt. He's amazing.
Listen to any older stuff?
Yeah, I listen to some '90s. Honestly, I listen to like all eras. I love the Beach Boys. I love the Beatles. They're cool. Johnny Cash is dope. Um, yeah, I listen to like everything. Honestly,
All right.
yeah, man.
Yeah, Tom would love to hear that.
I love oldies music. It's so fire.
Yeah, he's a big Beatles fan, so
Really, I definitely like the Beatles. They go hard.
yeah.
Yeah, they're dope. They're very good. Very influential for sure.
You got any like favorite TV shows on right now you're watching?
On right now, I don't know
Or
about.
even in general?
Yeah, I mean, in general, I would definitely say I love The Office. I I'm a huge Office fan. I love South Park. I love. I have a poster up over there. I don't know if you see it. I love Stranger Things. It's a great show. Um, let's see. I love TV and movies, but oh, TV shows. Oh, some Nick shows. I love Seinfeld's cool. I saw Tom just put what about Seinfeld? Seinfeld's cool. I never like got big into Seinfeld. I've obviously seen episodes. It's probably the most famous sitcom ever. So I've seen some Seinfeld. I like it. I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm a huge fan, but every time I watch it, I enjoy it. I love Community. Community is really good. I love I love some Nick shows. Like I love Big Time Rush. Fucking Avatar: Last Airbender is amazing. SpongeBob, all great shows.
Mhm.
Yeah, I love a lot of there's a lot of good shows out there.
Yeah. Like you watch anything on Netflix right now?
Um the last thing I watched on Netflix, well other than The Office, but they took that off of Netflix. I saw Outer Banks is probably the last Netflix original I saw. It was a pretty good show. Um I don't know what else. Oh, you know what I saw recently? The High School Musical series.
There's a series now.
Yeah, on Disney Plus. It was actually pretty good. One thing about High School Musical is the movies were always like kind of weird and like cringy, but like they're solid, like they're classics, like they're all of our childhood. I don't know if you watched them growing up, but I watched them with my sister growing up, so big part of my childhood. So I love them for the nostalgia. But if you watch them, obviously they're Disney shows, they're Disney movies, so they're not like anything amazing. But the music is really good in the High School Musicals, and they continued that for sure in the show because the music is really good in it.
Yeah. Like I've seen it a little bit of it. I never like fully like watched it.
Yeah, I've seen all of them. I've seen the show.
Yeah. Do you think those movies got too much hate?
Yeah, did they get a lot of hate? I mean, if they got a lot of hate, then yeah, they got too much hate because the it's a Disney movie, Disney Channel movie, so you can't expect too much. It's not going to be Good Will Hunting. It's not going to be anything crazy, but they're decent movies and they have some good music. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, I do have a lot of stuff I gotta catch up on like Netflix because there's a lot of shows I started watching that I just never finished.
Yeah, there's some good shows on Netflix. Stranger Things is amazing. Um, what's on Netflix? A lot of people like 13 Reasons Why. I'm not huge on 13 Reasons. I like it. It entertains me, but like as far as the quality, if I'm being subjective, it's not the best show in the world. But it's okay. There's some good shows on Netflix though, for sure.
Yeah. Like earlier today, I saw like some like a post about like season 3 of You. If you ever
Yeah,
seen
You is a freaking wild show.
yeah, so I saw a post like it was talking like as if the season already like aired. I was like, wait, what? That was just on Netflix. So I flipped back to Netflix to see if they aired it yet, and no, they still haven't aired it. But I guess it's gonna be coming out soon.
They definitely haven't yet. But I'm definitely I knew that there was a season 3 coming. I don't know what it's going to be about. It's crazy that they're even making a season 3, but um, Yeah, hopefully it comes soon.
Yeah,
That was an okay show. It's weird and crazy, but
it's entertaining for sure.
yeah, it was definitely entertaining. It was kept you on the edge of your seat.
Yeah, I'm hoping the third one is good too.
Yeah, I mean it's repetitive though, so hopefully it
No,
switches.
no, yeah, I understand that. Like honestly, to me, I think this show really only needs maybe like just that, like either that season or maybe like one more. I don't think it should go like too much longer. I do
Yeah,
think
I
they should
think
start wrapping it up.
it needs to end. It's a very repetitive show. Very repetitive. It's like he meets a girl, he kills her. He meets a girl, or he meets a girl, he kills her boyfriend or whatever. He kills her. He meets a girl, he kills her. He meets a girl, she turns out to be psycho. She marries him. He meets another girl. It's quite repetitive.
I mean, I understand like your view on that. Like with the second season, though, I saw a lot more as like a deconstruction of like the events of the first season.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. But I just hope they switch it up a little bit. I hope they give us like an ironic twist or something because it gets repetitive.
I mean, I think they already set up the seeds for like some crazy stuff to happen.
Yeah, because they like literally
Just whether or not they're gonna do it and if they're gonna do it well, because they can also mess that up too. So
yeah, for sure. I mean, I it's entertaining. So at the end of the day, I think the next season will be entertaining.
yeah, there's that. What other shows over there? I'm not sure if you ever saw that show like On My Block. Like I'm like 2 seasons behind on that one.
No, I haven't seen that. I should though. I've actually heard good things about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was watching that, Sex Education, Bonding, The Magicians. Yeah, have you seen The Magicians?
I haven't. No.
That's a good show. You really should check that one out.
Really?
Yeah, it's not a Netflix original. It's actually on Sci-Fi.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there was another show on Sci-Fi that was based on like a comic book thing that never got a second season for some reason. I forgot what it's called, but it was.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't watch a lot of sci-fi. They like their movies and stuff sometimes, so I'll watch that. I don't do that, but
Yeah, but
yeah,
what about movies? Like,
movies. So I just finished watching. I like watched a bunch of Avengers movies recently. I like binged them. I love the Avengers, obviously, like most people do. They're great. My favorite movies of all time are probably like I love Superbad, Napoleon Dynamite. Um, movies. I love horror movies too. My main thing is anything with Sacha Baron Cohen. So Borat 2, Bruno. Those movies are amazing. Um, and then horror movies like I love the Insidious franchise. Oh, the original Michael Myers is amazing, and the newest Michael Myers was really good in my opinion. The It movies are really good. But yeah, I think my two favorite movies of all time are probably Superbad. I'll go three: Superbad, Napoleon Dynamite, and Borat. Those movies are amazing.
all right, that's cool.
Yeah, I love those movies.
Yeah, I really like Superbad too. That was funny.
Yeah, Borat. I mean, Superbad was amazing. Such a funny movie. I think it's actually one of the funniest movies of all time. I
Yeah.
think it's very well written, well acted. It's a great movie.
In terms of comedies, I would say that and like Mean Girls are probably my favorites.
Mean Girls is funny.
Yeah.
Mean Girls is definitely very funny. Yeah, for sure.
Speaking of which, so they have a lot of like remakes coming out for like a bunch of franchises, like both film and television. Like, have you seen any of them, and like, what do you think about them?
I definitely have. I don't. I mean, that wasn't really a remake. Never mind. I definitely have. I just can't think of one. I've seen some of the Lion King one. I wasn't crazy about it. Like it's cool. Don't get me wrong. It's very cool to see real, like I kind of real lions doing the Lion King stuff. But they don't like it. It's not. They don't seem like characters because they don't like show facial expressions. So it's not like I can't really get involved in this character because it's not really a character. It's just a lion like barely moving its mouth. Whereas like Simba was cute as fuck. They showed like facial expressions. So like you got more of like a character from it, you know?
Yeah. And honestly, I thought that was like the most pointless of like the Disney live action movies.
Yeah, it was okay. I
I mean,
wasn't crazy about it though.
yeah, like do you feel like these films like at least with especially with the Disney ones in particular, do you feel like those films like they kind of killing off animation?
No, animation will always have a place in this world, but because live action has always been around. Animation is just a way to like I guess get away. It's just another way to do things. And people love animation. People love cartoons, but I think it's putting. They're trying to put a good twist on things. I actually really usually like live action remakes. A lot of them are very cool, but I don't think animation is ever going anywhere.
I would hope so. And like with the live action like Disney remakes in particular, I feel like a lot of those have not been that good and it's just been kind of lazy because they do feel like just cash grabs.
Yeah, I think definitely them like trying to bank off an old idea rather than making a new one, which is fine, I guess, as long as you do it well. And I think they do it well enough. It's just not it's not something I necessarily get super excited about. I generally I like the original Lion King better, stuff like that.
Yeah, but I actually think that a lot of the originals are better. Like when it comes to like the remakes, I feel like the video game remakes have probably been the best ones so far.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, like they remade Tony Hawk Pro Skater. I'm playing that a lot lately. It's
Oh,
good.
really?
Yeah, good games.
Yeah, because I know they remade that. They remade like the original like Crash Bandicoot and Spyro the Dragon games.
I love Crash Bandicoot. I haven't played the remake, but I used to play when I was a kid.
Yeah, they remade the Resident Evil games. Well, at least like the first three. Final Fantasy VII, and there was a few others. They also did Tomb Raider as well. Like, and a lot of that stuff was actually good. Some of them, I would think, was even like an improvement over the original.
Yeah,
It's
I
like,
don't play enough video games to like necessarily,
yeah,
but yeah. I mean, remakes. Here's my thing with remakes. It's like it's always a good way to put a good spin on a classic,
yeah,
but you got to do it right or don't do it at all because it's a risk that you could be ruining a classic. Like without remakes, we would have never got The Office, like the Office that we all know and love with Michael Scott and John and Jim Halpert and all that. Because like The Office is a remake. It's a remake from the UK Office, and they did that phenomenally. And then or you could end up doing it like what's a bad remake? I can't think of one off the top of my head, but like
Angels.
a good remake, Freaky Friday, they did that really well. The Parent Trap, they did that really well.
But they remade Freaky Friday.
Well, like the Lindsay Lohan one is a remake.
Oh, I didn't even know that. Wow. Okay. That's,
Yeah. I think they actually did remake it again too, though, if I'm not mistaken. But I haven't seen it. Oh, well, you know what's a bad remake? They remade Kim Possible, and it was really bad.
yes.
And then you're just ruining it. So
Yeah. They also remade Charlie's Angels for like I think that's like the second time they were doing that.
yeah, they remade that a couple of times. I've heard
Yeah.
actually about the remake though. So
The last one they just did was it wasn't awful, but it wasn't that good.
yeah, I haven't seen it, but I've heard a couple good things.
Yeah, you also had the Ghostbusters remake. That one was pretty controversial.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen that.
I haven't seen it either. I know they also did Terminator as well.
The latest Terminator is okay.
Yeah. I also heard that they actually remade Saved by the Bell.
They did. They did. I saw it. Wasn't good. It wasn't good at all, actually.
Why do you say that?
It was weird, but I mean, you got some good references out of it, I guess. I was happy I watched it. I was okay with watching it, but like as far as quality, if I'm talking about it subjectively, it was not good. It was like cringy. It was like weird. Zach Morris becomes the mayor. It's I don't know. I don't even know why they remade it. It was okay though.
Well, okay. Yeah. I also heard that they're trying to remake The Fresh Prince of Bel Air,
They better not.
but they already have a trailer. And get this.
Oh! It's the drama one. It's not a
Yeah,
comedy.
yes, it's gonna be a drama.
Yeah. No, I actually heard about that. No, I'm actually okay with that. The trailer looks pretty good.
Really?
Yeah, I actually am excited for it. That came out a while. That trailer came out a while ago. Is that movie not out yet?
I don't think so. Like I just found out about it like
I saw
during
it
the
a
copies.
month ago. Like I saw a trailer like before the pandemic. But that I actually remember thinking that trailer looked cool. I was
Oh
actually kinda excited for that. But
yeah,
more like
Carl showed us in my copy and script class. And I thought it was terrible.
really, you didn't like it? I thought it looked solid. I mean, The Fresh Prince of Bel Air had some dramatic moments, so if you remake do something, you just gotta do it justice.
Yeah, I mean Will Smith is like behind it, so I'm hoping it's good. I'm hoping
Yeah,
there's nothing wrong with that.
yeah. I mean, was great. Fresh Prince of Bel Air was amazing. So hopefully they do good by it.
Yeah. Do you remember the character of Jazz?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, you know that was Will Smith's DJ, right?
yeah. DJ Jazzy Jeff.
Yeah.
Yeah, DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. He So I don't know if you know the whole career path of Will Smith, but he actually was like he was the Fresh Prince first. That was his rap name.
Yeah.
DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince, and he blew up. And then he went broke and became like irrelevant. Like people stopped listening to his music. And then some producer came and was like, "I want you to shoot this pilot with me." And he shot it, and it blew up more than his rap career did. So he became famous again as Will Smith this time.
Yeah, I knew about most of that stuff except for the part about him going broke. I didn't know about that.
Yeah, he said he was like pretty much broke when they came to him with the idea for Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
Well, that's interesting because I thought he was already like at the kind of like the height of his career, like when it came to his rapping stuff.
Well, he was at the height of his career, and then he fell off, and then
Interesting.
the show came.
Yeah, and I guess the show pretty much revived his career.
Yeah, the show blew him up even more than rap even could because it brought him into like the mainstream.
Yeah, and you can say Jeff as well because he's become like one of the biggest DJs now.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
a legend. So that I guess that show really revived their careers. So
yeah. It did wonders for both of them. It did
yeah,
really wonders for both of them.
and I think it was cool that Will Smith brought his DJ onto the show because he didn't have to do that.
Yeah, Will Smith has always seemed like a good, like down to earth guy.
Yeah. I do know he did try to release a few more like albums after the show.
He should have. I mean,
Well, yeah, he did. I think he released like two or three more. I have one of them. It's called Big Willie Style. He released it like in 1997, like same year he released on Men in Black. So
yeah, I mean, he put out a bunch of movies. I mean, Will Smith is a household name now, so
yeah, like on like Get Jiggy with It, Miami, like those are songs.
great song. I love that song.
Yeah, that's off that album. Like that album was honestly great, and that's coming off of his like his acting stuff. Though yeah, but 1997 was a really good year for him. That's when he really blew up.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Fresh Prince of Bel Air did wonders for his career because now he's one of the biggest names in the world.
Yeah, yeah. So those guys, they're legends now,
Yeah,
solidified.
for sure. Oh yeah, 100%, 100%.
That's why I put some respect on their name.
Fact. Will Smith is crazy. He's wild. He's very talented, very famous, very successful. He did his thing, Will Smith.
Yeah,
For sure.
Yeah, and his wife, he has. I know his wife has that Red Table Talk thing.
Does he? Yeah, and he his son is a pretty successful rapper now. So
Yeah, like his children are doing pretty well too. So because they're also making names for themselves.
yeah, they're both pretty successful musicians. So they're not just like Will Smith's kids anymore. They do their own thing. It's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's always good. It's always good.
yeah, the whole family got a brand.
Yeah, I mean it's good. It's a good for them. They should break out of that shadow of being Will Smith's family. You know, do your own thing.
Or either that or mold that into something kind of like the Kardashians.
Yeah, something like that. But I feel like you'd rather do it for like something else than a reality show. Or I mean, you know, the Kardashians do their thing too. So the Kardashians are cool too. Really, I love it. You can't. The world doesn't run unless you have someone like the Kardashians. You know, you gotta have someone that everyone is like willing to hate.
Yeah, but that's more so because people don't like how they move. So
Yeah, and I think people don't like that. They're successful with what they do. But whatever works for them works with them. I don't know too much about the Kardashians. I know about the Kardashian curse, and
yeah, I definitely believe that considering
I believe it.
the, the careers of all the people involved with them afterwards.
Yeah, 100%. I believe in the Kardashian curse. I don't know what's going on with that family, but there's some bad like voodoo or something.
Yeah,
Or, you know,
I don't know what they doing behind closed doors, but
they do not have good karma.
have you ever seen that movie Get Out?
Yeah,
That's that's the feeling I get with the Kardashians.
they have Kardashian. I mean, they have Kanye under some kind of get out spell. So sure, maybe he's out now because him and Kim are getting divorced.
Yeah, it seems like he's breaking out of it.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know if it's too late for him, but hopefully that works out.
Yeah, it might be. He's pretty crazy.
It's sad because he makes great music.
He does. He is some of the best music ever.
Yeah,
He's a legend no matter what happens for the rest of his life. But
yeah, like he has like I think one of the strongest like music catalogs in like hip hop. So
100%, 100%. His first three albums are some of the greatest music ever.
yeah, and Joe, he's been pretty consistent like with the music like quality wise. So
Yeah, I mean, from the beginning of his career with like the college dropout, and then late registration, graduation, and then
either
my
way, like,
fantasy. I mean, those four are straight classics. And you got 808s and Heartbreaks, which is solid. The Life of Pablo, which is a good album. Like
yeah,
I think he's reached that peak since. Like he hasn't been as good as those albums. The first three, and then My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
those are like those are his like classics, like his
Yeah,
master.
those four will always be his peak, but
Yeah,
good. He's had some good projects since too, as well.
I also like the fact that he's still willing to like experiment,
Yeah, he goes outside the box for sure.
even if it doesn't always land.
Yeah, and it definitely doesn't always land because Ye was not good, or not
Actually,
yet.
I thought Ye was like his
Ye was
weakest album
okay.
because it was. I actually think it was like his blandest album he had made.
Yeah, Ye was okay. I what I was actually thinking of was Yeezus. Yeezus was not good, in my opinion.
No, like I know there's a lot of people that love that album. Like there is good to that album.
No, I don't get it. I think Bound 2 sounds good, but the
Yeah,
lyrics are
but
terrible, and then the
yeah,
rest. Uh,
but that's because Bound 2 sounds like a college trilogy album. I mean,
yeah,
college trilogy song. So it's
yeah, Bound 2 sounds amazing. Like it's sonically a beautiful song.
yeah.
The lyrics are so like crazy and weird, and
They're
the rest
awful.
of the album is just terrible. I just don't like it.
I think what makes and that song sticks out like a sore thumb in that album because it's the last song on the album, and the way it transitions into that song, it doesn't even fit the rest of the album.
Yeah, it's just I just don't like it at all.
No, because like the way that album was going, like this is one of the few things I really did like about Jesus is that it like transitioned to each song, so
Yeah,
it's you just continuously listening until you get to that last until you get to Bound 2. The whole the whole album just stops, and then the song comes on like a regular album. So it makes it sound like even more so like it was like a late edition.
Yeah, it was. I don't know. I still listen to that one song, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the production on Yeezus. I like the like electronic beats he was doing and some of
I
the
like I like that he got experimental, but I think the outcome didn't come out as well as
yeah.
some people think. That's my opinion.
Yeah, but there's two big reasons I think for that. One, I heard he had like more than one producer on that, and it kind of shows.
That usually happens, yeah.
And the second reason is because the lyrics throughout that entire album were just horrible. Some of
So
the some of the worst lyricism he's ever put out.
and Kanye's had some bad lyrics, but yeah, Yeezus is the worst one.
Yeah, like it's the one where I feel like he didn't try.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Kanye's a weird guy, but he's got amazing music. I mean,
Yeah, I
College
think with
Dropout is an amazing album.
I think with that album, I think he was definitely focusing more on the production side of things than the lyrics, so that kind of took a backseat.
Yeah, I think he did his whole career though. I think he's always been more of a production guy, which is fine. His music
Yeah,
is sonically amazing, and some of his lyrics are god awful. But Yeezus is definitely the worst of the worst.
yeah, he's not a lyricist. He's always been more of a producer guy.
Yeah, he always definitely not a lyricist.
Like, did you know that he was actually trying to make video game music before he got into the music
Really,
scene?
yeah, I mean, his first gig was like his first gig that broke through was he was just Jay-Z's producer for a while.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but yeah, that's what he was trying to do. So
yeah. I mean, now he's one of the most successful artists ever, regardless of who likes his music and regardless if I think he's just his shit. He, everything he puts out is platinum. So
have you listened to his gospel album?
yeah, I listened to it once. I didn't like it. I couldn't listen to that shit.
I like. I listened to one song and I liked it. I enjoyed the song. I don't know. It gives me mixed feelings because I think production wise it's really good. It's like a bop. It's like something you can listen to in the clubs, but that's part of the problem I have with it. It doesn't feel like a gospel song. It feels more like something you play in the clubs.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. I hate it. I hate it. What was it called? Jesus is Lord or Jesus is King or something like that.
Yeah,
I don't like it.
yeah. That was another one of his like controversial albums because obviously.
Yeah, I did not enjoy that.
Yeah,
But Kanye is amazing. Kanye, in my opinion, is probably the. I would say he's a top 10 hip hop artist of all time. Probably.
I agree.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah.
But I actually gotta start heading out, Anthony. Got some stuff I gotta go do.
All right. This was a fantastic show.
Yeah, this was super fun. I'll definitely hit me up. I'll definitely down to do this again with and get my homie over to do a little Flow Rose interview.
All right. You got any last comments before we end this?
Yeah, solo stuff is starting to come out soon. We got the Flow Bros popping. So here, let me see, because the Flow Bros at is weird. You can follow my Instagram if you want at the Kyle Dowd, no spaces, just the Kyle Dowd, and then the Flow Bros is that the underscore flow underscore bros if you want to go follow that. And then the YouTube is just it's a similar thing, just instead of underscores, it's spaces. So it's just the flow bros. And then my personal Instagram is just Kyle Dowd. It's a picture of a giraffe kicking another giraffe in the neck. That's my profile picture. So when you see that, it's there. You can like my one video that's out right now. And more videos coming soon. Starting after the snowstorm, I'm posting a video. And then after that, I'm trying to get them out weekly. And yeah.
Yeah, you could actually put that in the chat and I could pull it up so everybody can see it. The
Yeah.
name of your Instagram. Or not.
Oh, like that. Hello.
Yeah. Figure out ways. But yeah, I'll just put it up. I guess before I end the show.
All right, but yeah, it's been super fun. Thanks for having me, Anthony. I'll talk to you soon. Hopefully, stay in touch.
All right, have a good night, dude.
Thanks. You too, man. Peace out.
Aha. And that's a show, people. This was our first episode of the rebranded Always Late to Everything. Because I'm always late to everything. Alternative name is Late Always to Everything. Because why not? Try and come up with a good slogan, you know. I'm thinking of, I don't know. I was gonna keep the same way I was doing before, like because we're always late. That's a little repetitive. Always late to everything because we're always late. Like that. That's come on. I can do better than that. What you think? Anyway, I'm glad everyone got a chance to tune in. I was also streaming this live on Instagram to see how that went, and I think it went pretty well. So I will be posting the links to his page in the description and anywhere else I can get them on. So as far as my clothing thoughts are concerned, like I said, this is a good show, and I would love to do more of this. We're gonna have more people on. Next time, we will be having the Whiteboys with swag, and they will be telling their side of the story. That's his page. You can go check that out for anyone watching the video version. The audio version will be out as well. So that will just be in the link on the SoundCloud and whatever other pages I'm going. So rate, comment, and subscribe. Be careful out there, people, because it's gonna be snowing. Well, by the time this is uploaded, it's gonna be snowing, or would be snowed already. And that's about it. So everybody have a great day and see you next time for another episode of Always Late to Everything. Have a good day.